Hi guys, it's Marie Nesbitt here, and in today's video I want to do some training for you on Facebook advertising. Now, a lot of you have come to me saying that you are new to Facebook ads and you're trying to figure it out. Now, Facebook ads can be a really great resource if you are looking to target people who are passionate about your product or passionate in the niche you are pursuing, because Facebook has so much data on that user that they can correctly and I wouldn't say correctly, but very closely match what you want in your target to that specific user. And if they like a particular interest, they are more than likely to be interested in whatever you have to offer. Now, before you start any Facebook ads campaign, it is so important that you go through that you do your research first of all to target the right people for your product. So just like with Google ads or Bing ads, how you do your keyword research, you also want to do your interest research. Facebook refers to your keywords as interests. So you want to do your interest research. And I'm going to share with you a secret that most Facebook ads users, they don't take the time to do, and they don't take the time to do it because they are lazy. And I mean, I sometimes feel like, it's very boring and monotonous just having to go through this specific process in order to get to do really good with Facebook ads. But it's so important to do it, even though it's a boring task. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it, because who wants to just sit down and do research on interests? But it's so important that you do it, and it's important that you do it because you can uncover so many more interests that people would not usually target. And when you uncover those interests that people will not usually target, the cost of your Facebook ads are going to be inexpensive. So it's going to be cheaper to do your Facebook ads as opposed to those people who are just running Facebook ads to interests which are highly popular. So that is the secret to doing really well with Facebook ads, doing that research, that initial research. Just spend at least a day doing this research and uncovering those interests that people are not going after. It's the highly popular interests that are more expensive. So if you want to spend less money on Facebook ads, go after the interests that have very low competition and that people are not targeting because they are not popular. And I'm going to show you how to uncover those interests. So first of all, if we are using the cooking niche, for example, what I have done is I have simply opened up a Google page and I've typed in Google authors. So I am going to look for any author who is into cooking, and you want to like filter out the most popular ones. So like Jamie Oliver is popular, Ina Garten, she's popular, Giardi De Laurentiis, I hope I got her name right. She's popular because they all have television shows on cable, and you know who they are. So these are the people who you do not want to go after. It may seem like it makes sense to go after these people because a lot of people know them, but that is not how you use Facebook. You need to use Facebook right so it gives you better conversion. You want to go after the more the more passionate people. So people who are passionate, for example, about this guy here, they would know how to spell his name because he has a very unusual name. They would know how to spell his name. They know who he is. They know what his name is to actually research who he is and find his fan page if he has one on Facebook and like his fan page. So if you are so passionate about someone who is not that, if you like someone's fan page who is not that well known, it means that you have a love, you have a passion for cooking, and these are the type of people that you want to follow because they inspire you, they motivate you in that type of way. So I'm going to show you how to find those unpopular interests that you should be targeting, and you should spend at least a day doing this interest research so you can get the best out of your Facebook ads. Okay, so the first thing that you would do is you would type your niche and you will look for any public figures. I like to start with authors. You can also start with magazines. You can do cooking magazines. You can do cooking authors, cooking websites, cooking public figures, cooking celebrities. And then you want to look for those people who are not so popular in that industry. But for the purposes of this video, what I'm going to do is I am going to start with I'm going to start with Ina Garten, and I want to see who is related to her. Okay, so Google is going to tell me who is related to Ina Garten. So, for example, they would say, if they actually have it, it doesn't look like she has. Okay, let's see. Ina Garten, Jeffrey Show. No, it doesn't look like they have it, because what they would usually have is something over here which says other people bought Ina Garten or Barefoot Contessa. Let me look for Barefoot Contessa and see if they bring it up. No, I don't see it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. And I'm going to try someone else. Let's try Rachel Ray, because she's also a famous cooking celebrity. Okay, no, they still don't have it. Hold on just 1 minute. Let me just try Jamie Oliver and see if they will have it with his name. Right, this is exactly what I'm looking for here, because they usually have a little biography about Jamie Oliver, and they say that, his books, and they also have his profiles, and then they say all people also search for. So this is exactly what I was looking for, and I suppose you should be trying each cooking author to see whether it comes up with this type of information. So this information here is very useful for you to uncover those interests that are not as popular as Jamie Oliver. So let's see, who can I look at? So I'm going to look for other people here let's look at Curtis Stone. Let's see who he is, and if we can find any additional information about him. Okay, so he is an Australian celebrity chef. I suppose if you are targeting people in the US, I don't know whether they would be interested in an Australian celebrity chef. But let's just check and see. We can always go to Audience Insights and see what type of information, because if it is that you want to target people in the United States who like this Australian celebrity chef, then Facebook would have enough data about them. So I'm going to type in his name, and he comes up as an interest. So let's see what information we have about that Facebook has about him. Okay, so I can see that his audience size is 90 to 100K, which is a decent size audience. Let's see what type of affinity he has. Look how large that affinity is. So the affinity score is just basically how likely one person is to like that specific fan page. So if they are so passionate about that specific fan page, it means that it's a very good interest to target. So this is a very high interest, 2,820. You can get affinity scores that are low as 20, 30, 40, but anything that's over 100 affinity is what I like to target, because I know that those people are very passionate about the specific interest. So I would actually take a note of Curtis Stone and I would write him down. So I would have like a spreadsheet of the interests that I'm going to target in a specific niche. And then I would accumulate all those interests and then go into my Facebook ads and target each of those interests. Okay, so I'm just going to, I was actually looking at Heston before, but I'm going to write down and take a note of Curtis Stone's name, and I'm just going to put like Curtis Stone, and I'm going to put, you know, the size of what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a note of the size of his audience, which is 90K to 100K, and I'm going to put his affinity score as well, which is 2820x. Okay, but then you also need to go a step further. So do you see how much research I'm actually doing in the interest to find out whether it's a good interest to target in my Facebook ads? What I want to now see is the interaction that people have on this Facebook fan page. So I'm going to visit the fan page and I'm going to see when was his last post. Are people engaged on his posts? Are people commenting? Are they liking or sharing? So this is also the type of information that I want to see, because you do not want to target an interest where there's hardly any engagement, because it's going to mean that people are just not so interested in him to comment on his posts or his pictures. So let's just have a look and see. He has over 500,000, so that's really good. It's close to 1 million, which is a great, which tells me that it's an interest that's very good, especially if you are in the cooking niche. Okay, so here people are commenting here. Look how recent this comment is. It was yesterday. There are other comments here, 10th of September. I'm just waiting for my page to load, guys, so just bear with me. And he's very responsive to messages, so that also tells me that, yeah, he has an engaged community. So far this is looking like an ideal audience in the cooking niche. Okay, just bear with me, guys. Facebook is still loading because I really want to see what type of engagement he has. Okay, so he also posts frequently. So you can see that he posted just 17 hours ago. He has one share. Look at how much likes he has. He has comments on his fan page. So this is a very good interest to target. It tells me that his audience is engaged. And if I were to send an ad to these people who are interested in Curtis Stone, I'm likely going to have some engagement on my own ad. So it's definitely one that I would target. So do you see how I'm actually doing this type of research? And you want to be uncovering the people who are not likely to be targeted, so that the cost of your ads will be lower. The cost per click is going to be lower. The cost per engagement is going to be lower. You do not want to target people like Jamie Oliver, Ina Garten, because those people are well known. They are very competitive. A lot of people are going to be targeting them. So just do that little bit of extra work to target people who are not popular. Okay, so let's go into a different niche, and I'll show you else. Let's just say like personal development authors. And again, you can use any type of category, such as magazines. Like I said, magazines is a good one, because that shows that if you are subscribed to a particular magazine, it means that you are likely to buy that person's products. And if you buy that person's products, then you are a buyer. The fact that you have actually subscribed to a magazine where you can get all the information for free on the internet tells me that you are more than likely to pull out your credit card and buy whatever it is you have. So those are your buyers. Those are the people who you want to be targeting. People who subscribe to magazines, people who buy cookbooks, who buy books related to the author. So I'm going to look for personal development authors. So we have some here, Earl Nightingale, Jim Rohn, but these people are actually popular because everybody knows about them. So you don't want to be going after these people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to type in Dale Carnegie, and I want Google to tell me just 1 minute. Okay, so I want Google to tell me people who are related to Dale Carnegie. And again, I can't see anything here that's going to tell me more about, those other authors who are just like Dale Carnegie. So what I'm going to do is I am going to type related and see if there's anything that can help me find other authors or celebrities who are related. So we have authors similar to Dale Carnegie. Let's see. What does this website say? So again, I'm looking for those people who are not as popular, because if someone likes Dale Carnegie, then they are more than likely to like other people who provide other type of value like Dale Carnegie has done in personal development. So let's see. There's Brian Tracy. So what I'm looking at is the number of followers. Okay, so I'm looking, there's Anthony Robbins. I mean, a lot of people know about Tony Robbins. There's John Maxwell. A lot of people know about him. Travis Bradbury. He's not one of those authors that you know a lot, that you've heard about as much as Tony Robbins or John C. Maxwell. So I'm going to try Travis Bradbury, and I'm going to see if he is an interest in audience insights. Okay, he doesn't look like he's an interested audience insights, because it would immediately come up. Okay, another thing that you can do if you are struggling to use the Google method to find additional interests, what you can do is actually go straight to Facebook Audience Insights and type in one of these. Let's type in Dale Carnegie, and I'll show you what I'm speaking about. So if I were to type in Dale Carnegie, okay, he is an interest, but look at his affinity score. It's a very high affinity score. But the reason why I will not target Dale Carnegie is because a lot of people know him, and a lot of your competitors are probably already targeting Dale Carnegie. So you want to look for those people who are not well known to the general Facebook user or to your general competitor. Okay, so you want to think outside of the box. If people are not targeting Dale Carnegie, who are which other public figure is well known by your target audience, but they are still so they're not that popular to still be considered an interest worth targeting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just scroll down, and most of these people, Jim Rohn, Les Brown, I know who they are. Russell Brunson, Darren Hardy, Napoleon Hill, these people I all know. But one who doesn't stand out is Stephen Covey. I'm not aware who he is. I'm just going to check to see what his Facebook fan page looks like. And I'm going to see how well his audience is engaged. You know, whether he has posts out, he has frequent updates to his posts. He has near to 500,000 likes. So that's a very good interest to target, because he has a huge audience. People have been writing on his page as early as 31st of August. Okay, and I'm looking for just to see what type of engagement he has on his posts. So that will tell me whether his audience, they are alive and kicking, whether they they interact with his fan page, and if they are interacting with his fan page, it's more than likely that they would interact with your post. So don't just blindly go to Stephen Covey and target him in your Facebook ads. You just want to go this extra step, and it's so important for you to go this extra step so you can get better results. So when people say that their Facebook ads doesn't work, it just means that they're not taking the time to actually do the research to get them the results. So look how engaged, look how much shares, likes, look how many replies. It's not that much, but it's still good enough for me. So, and when was this post? This post was yesterday. So this is definitely one person who I would target. Who is Stephen Covey? I don't know who Stephen Covey is. If you know who he is, and if you think he's popular, then he may not be one to target, and you may want to look for somebody else. So I'm going to take a note of Stephen Covey as a potential interest for personal development. If you are in the personal development niche, or you want to target somebody in personal development, he has an affinity score. Remember, I said anything over 100 is an ideal affinity score for me. And then what you can do as well, Stephen Covey, you can actually type his name here, Stephen Covey, and see whether he is an interest here with Facebook. And it doesn't seem as though he is an interest with, I spelled his name incorrectly. So let's see if he is. Stephen Covey. Okay, yes, he is. And I'm going to see again, get some more interests from Facebook. Okay, so you really want to be taking this step, guys. If you want to have successful Facebook ads and you want to have cheap Facebook ads, you want your clicks to be cheaper, this is the type of research that you want to be doing. Okay, so look again, Mastin Kipp. Who is he? I don't know who he is. So you can check to see who this guy is. So again, don't go for the popular ones. Okay, so I hope you're getting what I'm saying to help you with your Facebook ads. Gary John Bishop, I don't know who he is, so I'm going to check to see what type of engagement he has on his Facebook fan page. And then you want to continue doing that until you probably get like about maybe 20 Facebook interests that you can go after, and then you can plug them in as interests that you want to target. Okay, so those are authors. Yeah, so that's pretty much how I use Google to uncover new interests that I wouldn't normally think of. So just think more outside of the box. Don't go for the usual ones like Dale Carnegie, Jim Rohn, Les Brown, Anthony Robbins, John C. Maxwell. Don't go for those popular ones. Go for the less popular interests on Facebook, and you can do so much better in terms of the cost that you pay for your Facebook ads. So just before I go, I just want to show you who Mastin Kipp is. Not that you would really care, but I'm just giving you out, showing you what you are missing, especially if you are going for those highly popular Facebook interests. Okay, so I looked to see whether they had high engagement on their posts, how recently they posted, and how many followers they have. Okay, so he has close to 500. So that is very good. Anything, close to under 1 million is who I would target. So I hope this video has been helpful. One thing is that before you spend any money on Facebook, because you can waste a lot of money on Facebook if you don't know what you're doing, I highly recommend taking a Facebook course. I know all of these things because of the courses that I invested in. So now I can come out here and create these videos and teach you guys, what you need to look out for when you're doing your Facebook ads, the secrets that, the best Facebook marketers do in order to get really good results, which you are not doing. So if you can take just this little step and improve your Facebook ads, you will see how much better your results are. So I took a course. This course taught me this and so much more. And if you are interested in learning a lot more on Facebook ads before you spend your money on Facebook, because you can waste your money. I remember back in the days when I started Facebook ads, I spent nearly $1,000 trying to get results, and I got no results, but little to no results. So you want to avoid those mistakes. Invest in a Facebook course, and there is a free course which is in the description box below. They provide some value in the free version of the course, but in order to get to the nitty-gritty of Facebook ads, in order to understand how to write your Facebook ads, or how to structure your Facebook ads, how to address the user's pain points, how to write the copy for your Facebook ads, who to target, when to target, how to scale, how to get the lowest cost per click on your Facebook ads, you have to invest in a course. So there's a link in the description box below. If you use that link, it will get you onto the free course. And then if you are interested in going a bit more further to master your Facebook ads, then of course you can pay for the actual course itself. So I really hope this video has been helpful. If you have any more questions that you want me to cover, then let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. I'll leave my contact details in the description box below as well, where you can reach out to me on Facebook and ask me any question that you may have. This is Dawn Marie Nesbitt, serving you, my audience, on online marketing and network marketing. If you like these type of videos, please do subscribe to my channel. I try to make daily videos to help you out, to help you guys who are just want to get further in your online marketing journey. So thank you again for watching all the way, and I'll see you in the next video.